So we just gotta rest up for tomorrow. Let's go ahead and do that.
Gone to shite, this has.
Alright then.
I'm at the end.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, maybe I could have explored in that night. Oh well, too late now. I already did it.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heismay behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake?
Oh shit, what's going on?
Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
It definitely isn't Heisman.
Wait, but Heismay's in the Gauntlet Runner, right?
Let's go check. I mean, but
if
yeah.
he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick.
Dude, it's a whole setup. They're trying to, there's something fishy going on.
Where's Stroll?
Oh shit.
Speak, man. Are you all right? Where's Heismay? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Eurus, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow, what a mess.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Okay,
Now, what's all the commotion?
he's still here.
Ah, that was it. He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Not in the slightest.
Not in the slightest.
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Eurus?
Where's
I cannot
Stroll?
imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
Where's Stroll though? He's supposed to also be keeping watch.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else.
That's where Stroll was.
Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
No, don't share. He's
If you
in
ask
on
me,
it.
It's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case too.
No. Not if he's the bad guy.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head. I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
No, man, he's innocent.
Heismay.
No. No. No.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
No. No. No.
I must say, I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
No. It's fucking Morris. It's Morris. It's Morris. It's Morris. It's Morris, guys. Guys. It's Morris. It's Morris, guys. It's Morris. Morris, he's a bad guy.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly, we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Wait!
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a UG bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that.
Whoa, well.
I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 UG brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Innocence proves nothing. You're absolutely right.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
Oh, so I can't tell if she's good or bad because she is privately funding the operation. Oh, God.
No problem, Mom.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I didn't hear anything.
You have the big ears. Tell us.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
Oh, God.
He's gone.
She is a capitalist or a noble. She is the leader of the city granted by a position of the church. She's like a head church member.
Heismay!
Find him. Secure the exits. Don't let him escape.
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
Church and RPG, JRPG is definitely bad guys. I second that.
So Morris, a would-be god of the people. has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Nurse is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Surprised they haven't labeled us a traitor or something.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There, you're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
So it's 7/4 at night. So they haven't found Heismay yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Why else pretend to have German accents in here? It's just the way it is, I guess. I don't know. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase. There's Scottish people. There's all sorts of different accents.
Fie.
What are your plans then? Should we sneak in? In this game, there's a bunch of different clans, and every clan is racist against the other clans. So you have horned people, you have the Elda, you have the fairies, there's a bunch of different races. But they're not called races, they're called clans. Over here. I can't remember what they're called, the ones with the tuft ears. But then there's also the Peripists that are like the bunny girls. It reminds me of Digital Devil Saga with Tribal Society. What happened What happened? No. Why are you off? What's going on? Reminds me of Tribal Society.
Evidently.
He's coming over here. Is he calling for us? I'm getting a lot of ping-pong, peeping, pop-pong.
Huh?
Why is Heismay with you? The guard at the gate said they'd not found him yet. Oh, the plot is thickening.
Got to say,
I'm the captain of the guard, and I have a responsibility to the truth, to know and uphold it. That is what all of this is about.
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off from the start with oddballs, the lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly?
The truth is,
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child scream. Of course she's in on it! Okay. And Lady Joanna is, well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces, trying to get us to walk into a human's jaw.
It's absurd.
Morris, no, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I've nobody else to turn to.
Yeah.
And of course, can't use our head for the competition. We'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right? Of course.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch, not under all our noses. But then there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards don't know about, and Heismay is the one who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to it then. Should be able to get there from Blind Well Alley at the end of the Cattle Cracket Road. I've got to return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you.
Isn't that...
We can get there by the Cattle Cracker Road, so let's get there when you're ready.
What now?
Okay, I think I'm ready, so let's just go. Wait. Yeah. Let's just go.
Let's go.
I can hear the kidnapped children screaming underneath. We must help them.
However,
I did not expect there to be an underground channel. It's no wonder the traces of kidnappers could not be found. Let us hurry.
Is this the place?
So this is the entrance to the underground channel. Boris is the culprit behind all this. He's probably lurking somewhere up ahead. Let's go. Ikuzo? This is the old world that Barbin mentioned. We should be able to get down to the underground channel from here. The kidnapped children should be in there. Are you all ready? Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's do some combat. Let's see how it goes. Let's go.
However,
It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard.
Keep your wits about you.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
Oh shit, they know about it.
You can't run from us.
Oh my god, they're feeding the kids.
Please. Help.
the child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. That means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
No. Further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a meal of you.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part.
Fucking kick his ass, dude.
'Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
O Lodestar, who falters in memory. O thou anguished traveler.
We're unlocking a new archetype!
Thy stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy
No
path.
fucking way. I knew we were getting it.
My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand.
Wait,
and
do we get a fourth party member? Please tell me we get a fourth party member. Please tell me we get a fourth party member.
Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
Awaken.
I am Heismay Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight!
My God.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
On guard!
I wonder if if that's like a tank class. I wonder what I want. Oh.
Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
Probably.
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge.
Okay. Dark Sword deals weak physical slash damage to one enemy. Main effect forget. Steal. A rare item from an item. The higher your agility, the higher the success rate. Deals dark magic to an enemy.
Mustn't settle for now we strike.
Deals dark damage to all enemies. Let's see. Let's see if dark damage to all enemies works.
How support you?
Some darker arts.
No.
Now, what's the play? Give me your aid!
Tis yours.
Hack and slash! Not done yet. Oh, please!
It burns.
Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more damage this way, so
So
be careful.
I am burned. As a healer, I can just do Patra.
By the swan. Oh, join with me! No, not this. Huh, take this! They yet cling to
You
life.
think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility? Witness our secret technique! I must be sure.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Tougher than I thought.
A blunder.
Is there another way?
Observe. Come! Right there! Still standing, I see!
Oh man, we got 4 people in our party now.
Stop!
I'll teach him the brawler. I bet I need to look up what the synergies are for the different classes.
The bastard got away.
Because now I can have like, oh my god.
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Heismay.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Baden for now.
Ooh, a popularity rank! After saving the children, I can expect my support from the townspeople to grow.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We can't thank you enough.
We're grateful for you too.
It was thanks to your help too.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
Okay.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
At least he's putting it out there, dude. He's like, yo, when we go down there, we're going down, and we're, you know, they're not coming back up, not alive.
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
Fair. In order to break the prince's curse, I'll need to make an impression during the tournament. I must accomplish something that would catch Lisa's eye. Besides, I think we're the only ones who can handle to get to the bottom of this, and we'll need to do it not just for ourselves, but for the town as well.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name. I believe in you.
New ally.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
Okay, so how many days? I left Heisman to calm down a little, the gauntlet runner, as he wished, and decided to return to the inn with everyone else.
What do you want to know?
No information.
You know,
I can't leave there. Wait.
I'm in trouble now.
Okay, so let's... Joanna's absence troubles me. If it's true that there's a monster nearby, then we got no moment to lose. But it still remains to be seen whether she knew the guard corps were involved or not.
Gone to shite, this has.
So let's rest up for tomorrow.